Greetings, housemates, and welcome to Stack the Deck. I'm Phwop, and this is one of my personal favorites of roguelikes, Doom the Roguelike. Nostalgia-inducing, awesome sound effects, unbeatable game balance, it's so good. And just incredible amount of work and awesomeness. Development is done. This game is free. You can just search Doom the Roguelike. Version 0.9.9.7 gold is as far as it's ever made. The guy who is making it, Cornell Kisilowicz, has moved on to another project, which is going to be something like this, I believe. It's a very Doom-ish project. It's like Project Pluto. It's awesome. But it's not even in early access as far as I know. This is super indie, super awesome, and there's so many shout outs to everything to various animes, all sorts of other stuff. I do have the music turned off. It does come with the midis from Doom, and there's even a upgraded midis from Doom, and you can even set your own music. But of course, I would be immediately attacked by bots if I used the original Doom music in any of my videos, demanding that I hand over any potential monetary gain to them. And that's lame. So we're going to play this. So there's a lot to choose from here. I will tell you this game is incredibly hard. It's a coffee table roguelike, which means you can play one level in short order, like 10 minutes. Coffee break? Did I say coffee table? Either way, there are also challenges where you can do crazy stuff. There's different types of challenges. You can mix challenges. Here we have Angel of Berserk, Marksmanship, Shotgunnery. There's Melee. It's super intense, way more intense than the original game, but so good. It also tracks player results. Note that I am an Arc Vile experience rank, a second lieutenant skill rank. I've only won 5 games out of, let's see, yeah, about 240 or something, because it is friggin' hard. And I like to play on really high difficulties. As soon as I unlock the next higher difficulty, I'm up there. And Nightmare mode is insane. So let's begin a game on, can I even not play on Nightmare mode? I can't, I'm sorry. All right, so it says Nightmare isn't even remotely fair. That's true. There are 3 classes to choose from. Marine. The Marines are the backbone of the UAC. I can't remember what that stands for anymore. United Aerospace Coalition. They start with 10 more health points, and power-ups they use have a 50% duration bonus. Only 25% more on Nightmare, but on Nightmare, the duration of all power-ups is doubled. So that's 125% more on Nightmare, as opposed to everyone else's just 100. That is awesome. Berserk, Invincibility, Night Vision, which lets you see further. All of these things are incredibly useful, and they last longer than Marine. Plus 10 health. You start with 50 health. So 10 is a 20% health boost to your health, and it means your max health is just higher than everyone else's. Scouts. Scouts are agile and have the best intel. They are 10% faster across the board. That is shooting, moving, well, I guess that's it. But you do lots of shooting and moving because it's Doom. And they know the location of the stairs on any given level. That's the stairs down to the next level, as well as the stairs to special levels, which there's always a regular stair and there's sometimes a special stair. So this lets you avoid enemies or know how to escape. If the level's too hard and you don't have time to beat it, or you don't have the resources to tackle the last couple enemies, you don't have to scout out the stairs. You know where they are. Lastly are the Technician, masters of equipment and tinkering. They use consumables also instantly and can hack computer maps for tracking data. So Technicians are, you have to know more about the game to get the full use out of Technicians. Consumables, they can use med packs that you can carry around instantaneously, as well as other things in anything you use from your inventory. They basically can use as fast as the game allows, in the smallest single time segment the game allows, which is really fast. That means that you won't get smacked 3 times by enemies in melee with you when you use that health pack, thus ensuring that you actually get the full benefit of your health pack. And hacking computer maps for tracking data means that when you see a computer map power up, which, you know, they're kind of random, but they show up fairly regularly, it'll actually, when you use it, it'll tell you where all the enemies are permanently for that level for as long as you stay on the level and as long as enemies move. Which is pretty sick. Technicians also can modify unique equipment where other players can't, and they can create some of the sickest items in the game. Each class also gets access to some skills faster than others. We are going to start with, let's see, what are we going to start with? So many choices. I love using technicians, but they can be kind of tough. Oh, I forgot. We're on Nightmare. Okay, let's do this. We're going to be a scout because being fast is really good. Scouts get early access to intuition. At level 1, it tells you, it shows you where all power-ups on the level are, which is nice. You don't have to like find them. You're sure not to miss any. And if you're like low on health, you'll be like, there's a berserk power up somewhere on this level. Sweet, that'll heal me all the way. And you can stick it out. It also tells you whether levers are good or bad, or dangerous to you or not. And then when you get the second level of it, it lets you sense monsters. It doesn't tell you what they are, but it tells you where they are. And you can start leveling in that really fast. Other enemies don't have that choice. There is like a kind of skill tree. There's these basic skills here. Intuition is actually an advanced skill, but since we're scouts, we get early access to it. There are these advanced skills here, and you can see that they have requirements. They're all awesome. And then there are these 3 super skills at the end that do crazy stuff for you. Like fire shotguns in 1/3 the time. Lets you see your enemies from 2 spaces further away, giving you more time to shoot them. This means you outrange enemies, basically, which is real good. And Gun Runner, this one's interesting. While running with a loaded non-rapid fire weapon in your hands, every move you automatically shoot the nearest enemy for free, which is kind of nuts. We're going to go for that because it's sweet. We'll take Shoddy Man 2, and if we want that, we need Reloader, which means we reload even faster. Do we want intuition? Intuition, pretty good. Reloader, intuition, reloader. We'll go with reloader first. All right, so there's a hardcore ASCII version of the game, which I do love and have played a ton of, and there is this graphical one, which is pretty freaking awesome. So this is a tree here. These are the stairs down that are revealed to us because we are a scout. And note we have a pistol, and we'll just play a little, and maybe you'll get the idea. All right. Do 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 do. All right, we're shooting at each other. Oh, son of a... So you can shoot into the darkness. We should just reload. Oh, he had a health pack. He used a precious health pack. Alright, we now have a shotgun equipped. I don't know if you caught everything that's going on, but we're picking up ammo. He had another health pack. Note that it's nightmare mode, so these guys will get back up. Alright, so we're carrying 2 small med packs. We start with those. Shotgun shells, some 10mm ammo, an empty shotgun, that's 0 of 1 ammo, and a pistol with 5 of 6. Note the damage here, 2d4 damage, 8d3. And then I'm going to prepare the other shotgun. And what are my... Sorry, what is my... There we are. Okay, so what I'm doing, I have 2 shotguns. One in my prepared slot, one readied. It's pretty sweet. Sadly, you really want those medikits, but human enemies love to steal and use your medikits, which is like so much pain. Fortunately, shotguns spray. And you know, so what I'm doing is I'm kind of hot swapping between my shotguns, which allows me, so we picked up his green armor, we're going to equip that. Note that we're nice and green, we have green armor. Still no boots, it'll be a while before we find boots. And you can unload weapons on the ground. There doesn't seem to be an enemy out here. There's a little more XP to be had. Oh well, no time to screw around. The thing about Nightmare is you have to get a move on because enemies will screw you. Now we are the scout. Enemies will just pile up till you're dead because they just infinitely respawn, and the longer that you spend on the level, the nastier they get. All right, we're at 26 health. We used a medikit. We are now at 80% health. Note that that's 80% of our 50 starting health, which is kind of a hidden number you have to know. All right, so we're going to go downstairs. All right, since this is Nightmare, we're seeing some advanced enemies right up front. A former captain with his chain gun. Also, these stairs down to Hell's Arena. The special levels are kind of a way for really experienced players. So that was, I hot swapped my shotguns and reloaded both. Ow! All right, so what's awesome about water is that bodies that land on water tiles don't come back, which means they will never rise from the grave to haunt me. We were trying to see if we could shotgun this dude into the water. I don't know if it worked, but we did go up a level. All right, when you go up a level, you get 1 trait you can pick. We picked Reloader because we want to go to Shoddy Man, so we'll pick Reloader again. Note that, unfortunately for us, that demon corpse is going to sit there and respawn at some point. See how we're moving these guys, maneuvering these guys around. Oh, snaps. Now, shotguns do less and less damage the further the enemy is from you, so we waited a second to lure him out. There's a combat knife, explosive barrels. Explosive barrels are real explosive. I don't think that guy died. You can blind shoot. The game's pretty gentle. There was some explosive barrels. So also enemies you kill in a doorway don't come back. And enemies are kind of... they're obviously kind of dumb. Alright, here's one of those levers. We wish we knew what it did. Let's use a med kit before we turn it on. Oh, it turns the whole room to water. That's great. That means that none of the enemies in there will ever get up again to pester me. Oh. Sweet. Note that he got pushed back into this doorway, which is totally fine. Okay, those screechy things. Oh, you missed. So they actually have a charge attack. It can kind of carry them past you. We really want to hit that next level. There is a small health globe, little potion thing. It will give us 40% of our health back. Because it's nightmare mode, you get twice as much back as normal. Which almost tops us out. And the last thing I have not mentioned yet. That demon still hasn't gotten up there. But I've spoken a little early. Is that you can actually run. Note that it says cautious down here. That means I can run once per level. Or... oh, this is perfect. Okay, what you... Okay, we're... Okay, speaking of running, now is the time. No. Okay, most of them landed in the water. That's good. My reloading was poor, so now I'm tired. I ran backwards. So this is a vault. That means it is jam-packed full of enemies and goodies. And yes! Alright, so we got Reloader 2. Now it's time for Shoddy Man. Shoddy Man, I can tell you what this does. Blah, 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 blah. By taking this trait, you gain the ability to reload shotguns on the move. All shotguns, and it surprisingly works for rocket launchers too. That means every time you move, you will automatically shove a shell into your shotgun. Or two. So now I can move and reload at the same time, making me like 1 billion times more deadly than I was. And it is a great way to deal with these respawning enemies, especially the melee ones. Let's just close the door because demons don't have hands. Sucks to be demons. Alright, we're up to blue armor. Note this armor slows you down by 10%. You can see it over here on the right. Gives us a little plasma resistance. That doesn't help. But note that it's 2 of 2. That means it straight up reduces 2 points of damage. Green armor, it only reduces 1. Though it slows you down less and makes you more resistant to shrapnel and bullets and stuff. Now, our ability to fight on the move means that... that was like the worst. Alright, so, now I said we're tired. When you heal, you also recover your cautiousness, that is your ability to run. Now, do I have enough shotgun shells? Yeah, we're packing 157 shotgun shells. Of course, this shotgun is... Oh yeah, I hear people... As long as you hear people crying, keep shooting. This tactic is called, Oh, a health kit. Yes. Yes, give it to me. Now, why am I fighting all this? One, I'm not sure I know where the stairs down are yet. That guy's got to have some armor on or something. How did that thing not die? Nice. One good reason to fight is XP. Leveling up's super important. We're obviously highly shotgun focused at this point. Now, are we going to go down to Hell's Arena? It could be such a... Oh, who let the demons out? Sometimes the demons are fast enough to move twice in one turn. It was you. Well, whatever. We're just going to close this and run for it. Okay, we got up to level 3. That's pretty darn good. I've got plasma here. But Hell's Arena, beating it so hard. On Nightmare, it's like friggin' impossible. We're going to skip that and go down to a regular level, as we'll probably get more out of a regular level than we would out of Hell's Arena. Alright, you enter Phobos level 3. Twisted passages carry the smell of death. I've colored this in the config. You can do some coloring stuff. What this means is we're in an ambush cavern. It can be very hard to find the way down. There's a huge open arena with a bunch of water problems and items scattered around it, and like one enemy type, of which there are a ton. Very early in the game, you get these skull guys, which isn't so bad. The next level up from skull dudes is Caco demons, which is really bad. And the worst possible thing that can happen to you on almost any playthrough is one of these things full of arachnotrons, that is the plasma weapon firing spider demons. You can tell this could be better. I mean, it's not quite a cakewalk, but with a little bit of dodging, we did just fine. Here's one of those computer maps. So it shows me the whole layout and everything on here. If I were a technician, it would show me all the enemies, and exactly where they are. So see, we sidestepped that. Here is a Berserk pack. It will full heal us and give us the Berserk power up for like 50 actions. Not turns, actions. So no matter how fast you are, it's still limited. Small med pack, very nice. You can carry too many med packs if it starts cutting into your ammo. We're going to save that Berserk pack because you cannot carry it with you. Also note that the health globes will actually overpower your health above 100%, so it's good to save them too. We of course want to kill everything because XP is sometimes hard to come by. And if you do kill everything, which is real hard in Nightmare, the level will turn blue down here, the level indicator. And it'll say something like, you finally feel safe. In Nightmare, it will never say that. Okay, there's some green armor uninjured over there. If you run while crossing lava, you'll take less damage. And it will eat into your boots, but that's all. And we don't have boots, so we don't have to worry about that. And some backup armor and shotgun would be great. So I'm going to start running. No, I went from cautious to running. It's yellow down here. Which means my accuracy goes down, but not with shotguns since they don't use accuracy. They just use a how close are you formula. And we move faster, take less damage from acid. But it doesn't matter because we're going to be Berserk. All right, we went back to cautious. We're Berserk. You can't actually run while Berserking because you're faster, you're tougher, you're more everything. Or we'll pick up this health globe. Note we're at 140% health now. And of course, we don't want to spend any other precious actions while we're Berserk doing anything but moving. Oh. Okay, so that is a Hell Knight. We killed it. I actually want... Yes, I wanted to get hit by that imp because its fire attack gibbs enemy bodies. And since I'm Berserk... I take like no damage. Plus remember, I have like extra health. Shoot me, brah. God. We could have killed so many more imps. Imps open doors and are generally just pains. We did trail a lot of blood. But we took care of a bunch of nasties, which is good for us. Oops, I forgot to look at the level. Like when you come into the level, it's really important to check out that first line. All right, enter Phobos, level 4, you need to taste blood. You need to taste blood is what plays when you're Berserk. Okay, some moon boots. Steel boots are good. They don't slow you down. They reduce your knockback by 10%, and they protect you from acid. Note that they have 1 of 1 armor. You can also upgrade them. Ah! I was gonna use that armor, you dick. But at least it didn't destroy the med kit. Note that explosive barrels explode. Alright, we're doing better. We've got 5 small med kits. We cleaned out this room. If we don't spend a whole hell of a lot of time waiting, those imps will never get to us. Let's just go ahead and blow those barrels up before we get close enough for us to get hurt by it. Alright. We can start running safely because there is a health kit here. This is perfect, right? Because they're all dying over water, which is exactly what I want. Now, Gun Runner. We need Dodge Master 1 and Juggler. Dodge Master requires 2 points of Hell Runner. Juggler requires 1 point of Finesse. Intuition is awfully good, but I guess we can save that. Alright, Juggler. So Finesse is good, and Juggler is real good. Finesse is you attack 15% faster per point you have there. Which, as you might guess, is sick. We actually didn't even get hit, but we'll pick up this health globe. So if there's water in the level, it is conceivable that you can kill every enemy and be awfully safe. Okay, we still got 125 shotgun. I am carrying around a lot of other ammo and a chain gun. Let's... What is my drop command? I've like forgotten some of my commands. Destroying doors is bad because now we can't use this spot as a place to plant enemies in the ground permanently. Demon's so dumb. If you're standing on an enemy, they won't come back. Alright, looks like that lever just blows up all the barrels. That's awesome. Alright, we're shooting faster. This is a light amp goggle. That'll give us extended vision, which is good because it gives us more vision than our enemies have. Another power-up that Marines benefit extra from. It also reveals the map a bit better. Okay, this room is just full of acid to begin with. We never actually looked there. It is definitely worth scouring levels as long as you're not in imminent danger. See, like I want that. Health degrades over time, so you want to run to the exit. Oh! See, we dodged. Running makes you harder to hit. And of course it increases the speed with which I fire and reload because I am a shotgunner. Alright, so that's pretty good. Another one of these. Okay. Enter Phobos level 5. Twisted passages carry the smell of death, and you shiver from cold. Twisted passages, I already went over what that means. It means we're in this kind of ambush cavern. You shiver from cold means there is a way down to a special level here. Now we get a couple seconds grace. Shotguns are really good to specialize in at this point. Melee, not the best thing to specialize in on these levels. It was worth it to take a couple hits to keep that guy from coming back, I hope. Okay, there's an armor repair. Note that all power-ups have twice the effect. Normally this would only heal me 25% for my armor and my boots, but now it's 50. Okay, the light amp goggles won't hurt. Pistol won't really help. Steel boots, you don't need 2 steel boots. Carrying spare boots, A little bit of a waste of inventory space, which you desperately need. Where we can move and shoot. Tech mods are awesome. There are 3 types of mods, or there's a lot of types of mods. There are a couple basic types of mods. Technical mods decrease fire time for weapons or increase armor knockback resistance, but there are also crazy assemblies you can make with various types of mods, like a speed loader pistol with a what is the A mod? It's tech and accuracy, or agility. Agility and tech mod can make you a speed loader pistol. Agility and power can make you a piercing blade. Bulk and power can make you a chain sword. That's right. Shout out to Dawn of War. No, Warhammer. All sorts of cool things you can assemble. The assemblies get really complex. Only the engineers can create the most awesome assembly. Actually, you can make assemblies on top of each other if you're an engineer. It's crazy. But master assemblies will get you all sorts of crazy stuff that, like regenerating super armor, which is super cool. Okay, the only issue here is there may not be enough ammo. Note how I cleverly position those bodies so they fall on top of each other. Looks like our armor can get a full repair and then some. Remember, I want all the XP, and I wouldn't mind going down to this next level. It would be great if there's like some sort of no health, huh? Alright, well, we kind of ransacked that level. I've got 95 shotgun shells left. That should be plenty. Let's just throw this technical mod. It asks, do I want to put on my weapon, armor, or boots? Weapon. Now my shotgun fires at a fire time of 0.8 per second. And this one fires at 1, so that saves us a good deal of time. There's my inventory. I definitely forgot how to drop stuff. It's something I should totally... Ah, there we go. All right, so let's drop this pistol. That chain gun's pretty good. Let's drop that green armor. If you drop armor, enemies will pick it up. But hey. And let's go down to the chained court. This is your chance to get a chainsaw and see some melee action. And we'll just stop right after this video. Okay, chained court. This can be a little different depending on if you completely cleared Hell's Arena, which is really, really hard and painful on Nightmare mode. But for most people, you come down here, there is a chainsaw. When you pick it up, you'll go berserk, which is great, right? And here are 4 berserk packs, which is great, right? Yeah, but that means there are awful things you have to contend with outside. Note that there are 2 stairs down. We can see them as these yellow dots on the map. 1, 2. And there's a ton of enemies out there. Chainsaw's pretty sick, though. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use as few of these. Now, the duration of the berserk packs will stack. I think 200 turns is the max you can stack them. So we're going to get 50 from here. Oh, yeah. You pick up a chainsaw. You feel like a killing machine. You prepare the chainsaw. Blood. Blood for Armok, god of blood. You need to taste blood. All right, so we just went berserk. We've got this chainsaw equipped. It's sick. And we're going to go ahead and let's use the shotgun for a while. So we are faster, deadlier. There's a switch here? Ah. Yeah, sick chainsaw. Okay, so these are Barons of Hell. They're bad. There's some ASCII art up in here. Look at them standing all like pimp-like. Yeah, these guys are bad. But Berserk Chainsaw is also pretty bad. And we attack quite quickly. Now, we don't want to stick around. We killed those guys. We got the XP. We're out. Okay, now we're back to 100 health. Note that our armor's taking a beating. I'm going to switch to the green armor. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, walking through the lava. Humans do, like, no damage in melee. Okay, there's an agility mod. That's good. Power cells, shotgun shells. Okay, they're goodies, but we're really beat up. Fortunately, we do have a couple med packs. Let's get these shotgun shells. Power cells, we've got some shotgun specialty. And ow, it hurts. Okay, how are our boots looking? They're probably, yeah, not so hot. let's just grab this and go. So note that they're shooting each other. Ow, and me. We kill the Baron. We go up a level. Nice. We can now Juggler. Juggler's pretty sweet. It lets you swap between your 2 prepared weapons instantaneously, and if one of them's a melee weapon, you don't even have to swap to it. You just move into someone's square and it automatically works. So what this means is I don't have to equip the chainsaw anymore. It's in my prepared slot here. I can swap to it whenever I want, but if I just bump into people, they'll feel it. And it means... Let's use this med pack. I'm going to put agility on my boots, as you can make some sick boots with 2 agility mods. And we're going to open this up. Okay, note the sidestepping approach here. Die, you bastard. Okay, small med pack. Note that it did open up these areas in here, so you don't have to run through the lava to do it. But if we go back, these other barons might have gotten up already. All sorts of horrible things could have happened. And we just need to leave. We got quite a bit of XP. Let's check up here. Are there goodies? No, lame. Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here. It'll be nice to start the next level on Berserk with some okay armor. Okay, we took that one out. Let's push this barrel next to him. And double tap. Kill the body. That is a great idea. Here's a large health globe. It is a full heal. You know what, we'll go ahead and use it. We're wasting a lot of Berserk time. Okay, where there's that many imps, there's probably something nastier. Ah! Plasma Commando! These guys are bad. Okay, something teleported nearby. Here's what we want. Yes. Yes. Okay, no Plasma Commando body. We can pick up his plasma gun because plasma guns are sick. They are, so the chain gun, here it is, 1d6 damage, and it shoots 4 bullets. So 1d6 times 4 damage. Oops, I said I would stop, but I can't help myself. Plasma rifle, 1d7 damage times 6 bullets. And it has the same fire time. It even reloads faster. Of course, it uses cells, which are rarer. And it's even, they've got the same amount of accuracy. You can also overcharge the plasma rifle and it'll like explode, but it'll shoot all its ammo in one turn. Sick weapon. Not our specialty, but great to have on hand. Since we can hot swap our weapons, it means we can switch to it whenever we feel like, which actually means we should reload. Oh, we can't. We can't, of course. And we need to drop that so that, yeah, see, we can do all this weapon switching instantaneously, which is pretty awesome. Note how I zigzag. It's important to serpentine. Remember, water is our friend. Oh, you're not. Ouch. Ah! Okay. Plasma rifle it is. You too. Okay, we'll switch back to our handy shotgun. I don't want to use a medikit just yet. There's that teleporter that was doing weird things. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to start running. Yep, we're going to step away from those barrels. We have 2% health left. Ah! Note that humans do like 0 melee damage. Oh. Oh, great. I think we're done, guys. Alright, we tried to chainsaw the Hell Knight. Unfortunately, melee accuracy is kind of iffy at the beginning of the game, and we died. So then you get this nice breakdown of your run. We generated 11 levels. Completed means that we actually killed all the enemies. It's really hard in Nightmare. We didn't get any awards. We killed about 77% of the enemies we encountered. Here's our dying level in ASCII. This is us. Yeah, bad news, bears. There's your health, experience, lots, or a good bit. Here's the order in which you leveled up, your equipment, the stuff we had. We had a small med pack in our inventory to our shame. Remember, if there's health in your inventory, you should probably not have died at that point. But really, we didn't have too many choices. If we'd used it, it takes time to use, and we would have got torn up, and the benefit would have been mediocre at best. History, it'll tell you if you did anything notable, like storming the chained court, who killed you, and then some messages. And lastly, it'll tell you more about yourself in general, like 243 brave souls have ventured in, 10 of them were not killed. 3 of those were killed by something unknown. 1 didn't read the thermonuclear bomb manual. There are thermonuclear bombs. And 1 couldn't handle the stress and committed stupid suicide. 5 souls destroyed the mastermind. Good luck understanding that. I could tell you, but 1 sacrificed itself for the good of mankind. That is where you nuke the final boss and die as well. 2 killed the bitch and survived. Not telling you who that is either. And 2 showed that it can outsmart hell itself. That's a perfect win. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That is a look at one of my favorite roguelikes of all time, Doom, the roguelike. The wiki is super important if you want to understand how to play the game. Know that there's a great and wonderful wiki. Until next time, my friends, please like, please subscribe, and remember, it's all downhill from here.